Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today Jesy and I are going to be jumping, so that's going to be excited. This is the first time that I'll properly jump her. I've done a couple jumps with her when my friend was riding, but like nothing too serious. So today's going to be our first proper jumping session and you get to go along. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about this. Just hope you enjoy and let's get into it. Alright, so obviously we have to warm up a bit first. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I am gonna put my stirrups one hole shorter, I think. I'm pretty excited for this, if you can't tell. Also, yes, Jesy and I are matching. That's very important. If you go to ride your horse, you have to match. It's my opinion. So when warming up, we just walk a little bit around the arena in a loose rein. I'm showing her the jump. Probably gonna walk over the poles as well. It's very important to warm up your horse, to walk a bit first, like a couple of minutes through these two poles, and we're gonna change sides. Right, so we're just gonna walk over the poles. Gonna try and put her onto the middle. Good girl. There you go. That's very good. Loose rein. Gonna go over the poles again. Make sure we walk in on a straight line. Alright, so I'm gonna use this little piece to let you know that I've got my microphone with me. So voiceovers will be coming your way. Now that we've walked a bit on a loose rein, I'm just gonna shorten my reins a bit and ask her to follow my hand a little. How I ask her that is I just give like little squeezes in the reins, let her know that my hand is there. Yeah, just like I kind of want her to follow my hand. Like when jumping, I don't really mind where her head is, but when warming up, I do like to get her a bit loosened like this, to get her to focus on me and on the job that we're doing. I'm just keeping her on a circle as well, kind of asking her to bend a little, to get a little bit of suppleness in there. Good girl, yes! And right here you can see she's already a lot more relaxed and like suppler in her movements. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the right side. So same thing right here. Just gonna walk around a little bit, ask her to follow my hand. There you go. Keep an active walk though. Gonna make one more circle like this. And then we're gonna trot up. I absolutely loved like rewatching this part because you can see her thinking, and right there she put her head up, like just looking at the environment. But that's not a big deal. Just ask again and she'll follow. Let's get an easy trot right there. Yes. Easy. There you go. Good girl. Gonna put her back onto the circle. She's a bit too much on her forehand right there. I kind of want to put her back a little bit so that she uses her hind legs a little bit more. But in order to do that, good girl, she's got to relax a little bit first. There you go. Right here you can see the difference between her not using her hind legs and her using her hind legs and her body correctly, and the difference is huge. Next again. That's okay. Let's get relaxed. There you go. Yes. And let's walk. Good girl. So this is near the end of our warming up, and I love that you can see how relaxed and focused she gets. We're gonna go over the poles, just like in a trot, and then afterwards maybe in a canter. But as you guys know, her canter under the saddle is a little bit wonky, so we're gonna have to see how that works out. But we're just gonna try, okay? Right now, I don't really care where her head is anymore. Like, she can keep her head up. We do want her to look There you go. Where she's going.
Alright, so right here, it's like super uneven and wonky, her head is up, but that's okay, because I'm just like letting her figure out how to do the exercise correctly.
There you go. Nice trot. Straight line. Nice trot. There you go. Good girl. Yes, that's fun, isn't it?
And I love that after a couple of times of just letting her figure it out, the exercise went a lot smoother and exactly how I wanted it to be.
She's a little wonky, but that's okay. We're gonna try and do that in a canter. So I'm just gonna ask her to trot up, and then right before the poles, I'm gonna ask her to canter. Okay? Yes, good girl.
So I let her figure it out in the canter as well.
Just gonna let her walk onto the line. Good girl. Trot. And gallop.
And she actually understood this exercise like pretty quickly, a lot faster than I expected.
Yes.
And it improved and helped her canter like a lot.
As you can probably see, like on the video, like filmed from the ground right there, she's kind of wonky. As long as she enjoys it, it's like fine with me.
This was like just us doing a little circle in between exercises, but I popped this video in here because look at her being so good.
I'm gonna walk onto the line and then she can trot up. It's quite intense jumping her. It's fun though, but it's quite intense. There you go. And now trot.
Alright, so either she did not realize we were jumping yet, or she just forgot to pick up her feet.
Just gonna put the jump back up and we're gonna try again. That's good. Straight on the line and trot. Good girl.
So I just asked for a little more impulsion and she went to a canter, which is fine.
She's so excited.
And then she realized we were jumping and she was so good.
Easy trot. Oops.
She was like super forward, but I did have to pay attention not to rush into the jump.
Okay, so I think she's enjoying herself. So, same thing. I'm gonna trot up, then ask her for a little canter, and then we're gonna jump. Okay? Easy though. Yes, go on. 1, 2, 3.
This was seriously going so much better than I could have ever imagined.
Yes, good girl.
Like, it's far from perfect, but it's still really good.
Alright, gonna do the same thing from the right side. I think she's enjoying herself. 1, 2.
Alright, not the straightest line, but still pretty good.
That was so wonky. Gonna try that again, but we're gonna try to go straight on this time. 2, 3, 1, 2. Yes, good girl.
She's trying her heart out, and I just think that that's absolutely adorable.
I made a little oxer, and we're gonna try and jump that. We're gonna try and do right side first, because since he always changes to a left lead, we can just immediately get on to the left side.
First time jumping the oxer, she was kind of hesitant.
Okay, that was the worst distance ever. So we're gonna do that again. I couldn't get her to catch her. Oh my god. 2, 3.
But then it just went better.
So she jumped from quite far, so I hope that left side is gonna be better. Gallop. 2. Nope.
Remember how I said that I hoped this was gonna be better?
Alright. I'm just gonna take her for a canter. She's getting quite forward, so I'm just gonna let her canter for a little. What? Trot. Alright, what I'm gonna do now is, since she refused this one, I'm gonna let her trot up right into the pole. And then I'm gonna add my leg in hopes that she'll jump it. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna get onto the line. I'm gonna trot. There you go.
Not rushing into the jump is a big deal, especially with more unexperienced horses. Just giving them time to process.
Okay, so we're gonna do that one more time. Good girl. onto the line.
And as you can see, that helped a lot. These jumps were amazing.
That's very good. Very, very good. Good girl, princess. So I think I found the best way to enter my line, and that's by keeping it easy and then asking her to accelerate. Easy walking towards the line. There you go. Getting onto the line. Trot.
She wasn't too sure, but I'm super proud that she actually jumped.
I did not see that coming. We're gonna do that again. I am very lucky though that I do know how to save myself when the jump is a bit different than what I expected. Yes, good girl. Very good. Yes, good girl. That was very good. You see, like sometimes you just gotta fail in order to know how to do it right. There you go.
The jump itself was actually pretty perfect.
She was kind of hesitating, but then I just put on my leg and we were able to jump it. So we're just gonna do the same thing again, because like repeating something is the most important thing when you try to get it right. This is intense, dude.
So as you can see, we came in way too slow, and because of that, she couldn't put a lot of strength in her jump.
I thought she knocked that one down. We were a little bit too slow. So we're just gonna do that again, a bit more forward. Because I've been holding her back quite a bit, just like not to rush into the jump. Same issue. All right, I think I'm gonna ask her to canter up a bit sooner.
It really is all about finding that balance in that speed, and we did, because these jumps were so good.
It's kind of hard like getting it right since her canter is so uneven and wobbly. Well, at least we jumped it.
Now prepare for the biggest fail you've ever seen in 3, 2, 1. There you go, very elegant, as you can see. I tried to release the reins as quickly as I could, not to pull at her mouth. Unfortunately, I did end up pulling a little, so I felt super guilty about that. I apologized and rewarded her for trying, because that was like a big deal to me. And I was proud of her for at least trying. So I put the jump back up. And oh, you'll notice that there won't be any more GoPro footage because my GoPro died mid-ride. Then we had a couple of refusals, so I just showed her the jump, let her like take a look at it, and then we just tried again. Still refused a couple more times. I mean, I get it. I wasn't sure, she wasn't sure. Completely understand. So I took the oxer down, made it into a vertical to make it a little bit easier. Still wasn't too sure about it, but then like we tried to find a little bit of confidence again. I mean, trial and error, really. So we jumped, we refused. I mean, I really like had no problem with that. We just took it step by step, tried again, and you'll see with each jump that she gets more and more confident, which I was so proud about. Like, keep in mind, this horse is a standard bred. She was not made for jumping, so we're just trying out like different kinds of stuff. And I was so impressed with her. So we ended up like doing a little bit of fun little things. I even jumped without my hands. I mean, this is impressive. Like, I was mind blown because this horse absolutely like tries her heart out, and I was so grateful for that and just really proud, to be honest. Alright, so I guess that was it for today. I know that this is like a really weird ending, but like I said, we just ended up doing a couple of jumps, keeping it like light and breezy, you know. And then my phone died as well, so that's basically why I didn't really film anything afterwards. But yeah, I still hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for watching. If you did like it, don't forget to leave a little thumbs up maybe, and maybe even subscribe. That would help me out a lot. Anyways, I'm insanely grateful that you watched, and I really hope I'll see you next time.